I brought up the gangsters before. New Jack passed away a couple of weeks ago. Have you got any specific New Jack memories?
You know, yeah, yes, I do. First of all, I never had any problem with New Jack, and I had this. I'd seen this on an interview of him. He'd do this. He came. We were going to show in Knoxville on like a Friday. Then we were running my hometown the very next day, and they wrestled here. It was D'Lo, so it was all three of them, the gangsters. We was going to do a six-man tag, and I was with the Heavenly Bodies, and they put me over my hometown. Then, like the next month or 6 weeks when we were in again, and I used to draw these pretty good houses for this small town, and it was me and the Rock and Roll Express against the gangsters, so I had no problem that way whatsoever. But the first time we were in Knoxville, and New Jack says, "Bobby, can I get a minute of your time?" I said, "Yeah, sure." And we were downstairs, and matches were over, and he goes, "Can I borrow $30 to make it to the next town?" And I was like, "Well, I had money on me. Plus, I knew the next town was my home. I was coming home from Knoxville that night to help with the show the next day. So I thought, well, $30, if I don't get it back, I'm not going to be broke." And I have it. So I didn't know what he needed it for or if he didn't need it. So I gave him the $30, right? Well, I later heard that he would test people. He would test people, not even need the money. He would just say, "Hey, will you loan me some money?" to see if they would or not. And then he'd always give it back like the next day just to kind of test them. So I guess I passed his little test because, I gave him the $30, but I knew I was okay. Because I was coming home and I had cash on me and was running that show. My show usually did pretty good. I'd make more than $30. And anyway, as soon as he come to town, man, he like, "Bobby, can you and I speak for a minute?" And I was like, "Yeah." Well, I knew what it was. We walked back out of the locker room. He said, "Here's $30." He goes, "Man, I thank you. Appreciate that very much." I said, "You're welcome, man." And that was it. And then we went out and worked, and you know, uh, they got me over. Of course, it's not hard to get over when you got fucking Tom and Jimmy Del Rey the first time, and then D'Lo takes the pin, and then the next time we come, like I say, you got Ricky and Robert, and I had them here for my very first show. So this is probably like a year later. How hard is it to get them over? They're going to get over, and I'm with them, in my hometown. So gangsters come in. We've done just a different thing, and either D'Lo or Mustafa or one of them took the deal, but no, I never really had any heat with Jack at all. I'd heard things and saw little things, but again, wasn't my business. And I told my brother when I heard that, when I saw a shoot interview and he was talking about how he tested people by asking that money thing, and I thought, man, that's weird. But hey, I remember him asking me for that, and he gave it back the very next day, and that was that. So
Must be some weird prison test that he caught, like when he
yeah,
was
I just
like
yeah, that's what
locked
I'm
up.
thinking, man. Yeah.
Yeah.